So starting the test drive in this Encore, I love the pull that you get having this turbocharged 4-cylinder. Not as sluggish as you would expect. Of course, it has a turbo, so that helps tremendously. Now I'm gonna put it in a manual mode getting on the interstate here, and we'll see how good it does pulling there. Now, not a speed demon, of course, but certainly gets the job done. And what I like about it is it shifts when you tell it to shift. And honestly, this is the last vehicle I would have expected to give you a real manual mode. Like, you are in control of the gear shifts 100%, and when you shift it, it shifts. So the shifts were actually surprisingly quick. Just because when I said shift up, it was like, got it. So extremely impressive there. And then for this to be a Buick, it's pretty, the ride quality is pretty impressive. And I mean, I love just how the platform, how it rides, all of that, because it's very easy to get in and out of. The seating position itself is very comfortable, even before you adjust it. Just how you're sitting feels great. So a pretty impressive car in general, just for the price point, especially now, because again, you get great ride quality, you get great fuel economy, especially when you're not giving it throttle. Just driving it normally, you can get 30 plus miles per gallon on the highway. But all in all, it's just a good vehicle all the way around. Just everything is at least good. So from how easy the radio is to work, to even the stock radio sound, pretty decent. Ride quality is great. And then driver dynamics, again, it's not a sports car, but it does have very comfortable steering while still being somewhat agile. And even though the 1.4 liter isn't necessarily fast, it does have that power and torque to pretty much keep up on the interstate. And the space in here, with it being borderline tiny, it does a fantastic job at utilizing every square foot of this cabin, from being able to fold down this front passenger seat flat to just having a manual seat back and a power seat bottom, so that you can really adjust. If you are a shorter person, you can get pretty close to the steering wheel. And it makes a lot of sense for people in this segment. Especially if you're wanting something nice. Again, this one has extremely low miles for a 2014, but you don't want to buy something new, this is the way to go, because this just has so much life left in it. And get yourself an extended warranty or whatever, and then if a turbo were to go out at 120,000 miles or whatever, and you drive it, you know, average amount of miles, you're covered. But I mean, honestly, because it has such low miles for the year, you probably won't have that many issues out of it. But definitely take a look at the Carfax if you're interested in this one, just to make sure the service records were maintained somewhat decently. But other than that, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2014 Buick Encore in the convenience trim level.